Hello, I'm Bradley and welcome to my channel. First things first, if you're new here, please subscribe. You don't have to, of course, but it would really help me out and where I'm trying to get my channel to be. Okay, so today I want to talk to you about a passion of mine, which is all things hair care, with a particular interest around fine hair, thinning hair, and that battle against hair loss. Okay, so a lot of my subscribers will know that I have experienced hair fall, hair shedding, hair loss, whatever you want to call it, for a multitude of reasons, whether it be health. I've had a lot of problems with health for quite a few years now. I live with some long-term sort of medical issues, which I manage well. However, it never ever defines me, but yet sometimes my hair shows a little bit of stress, a little bit of wear, a little bit of tear, and my age, I am 32 years of age. I recently just had my birthday a week ago, and a couple of years ago it was mentioned I may have some hormone related hair pattern related thinning. However, it was never fully diagnosed, so it was me going away doing my own research, and of course we are talking about the androgenetic alopecia here. So there are a few people in my family with the condition. So I've got uncles on my mum's side. My mum and dad both have really great heads of hair, lots of hair. I've got one of my brothers who has some hair loss. My other brothers don't have any problems at all. However, with me, I seem to have a lot of stress-related hair fall sometimes, but I always seem to be able to get back into a better place of it. This here seems to be a stress area for me, and I seem to lose quite a bit of hair. However, sometimes it does regain, and of course, like all of us throughout the year through the hair growth cycle, we go through shedding phases as well. But prevention, I always say, is better than cure, my friends, as a good saying goes. But of course, let's just remember that, of course, I am 32. It was mentioned about possibly androgenetic alopecia. Sometimes in previous years, I thought that that was true. I thought that there was no hope, but of a number of products I've used, I've really been able to regain thickness, fullness in my hair, and vitality. I always look after my hairline predominantly the most, but with that particular essence across the top of my head, which is very stereotypical for men, of course, with pattern-related thinning, and of course not forgetting that women can have this issue as well. Okay, so today, my friends, we are talking about what I am using for hair loss in 2025 summer. So summer of 2025, what am I using right now? So, number one, the biggest thing which has changed my hair care, okay, and the hair I have on my head significantly is taking a step back and doing my own research. So what I would always say to anybody is please, please, please do your own research. I remember losing absolutely shed loads of hair, pardon the pun, going through different health issues and things, and saying to my family doctor, what on earth's happening? I'm such and such an age, this is happening with my hair, and it was patchy throughout the front, there was spaced follicles, and it was really stressing me out. The top of my head was getting a little bit more see-through in places, and the parting throughout my front of my hair was less dense, and I was just generally not happy. My hair was very fragile, there was problems. I played around with different hairstyles, shorter, a lot of my subscribers will know. Volume was always my thing in hair, great sort of texture off to one side, bit of a swoopy fringe, always could hide it. However, do you know, very, very quickly I found out that as long as you're fit, well and healthy, hair loss is not really concentrated on in the world of if it's bothering you, it's not necessarily going to, here in the UK, it doesn't necessarily bother the family doctor if you're healthy and well and all your tests come back clear. It's basically, very realistically, put back over to you to manage yourself. So of course, it's so important. Absolutely, concentrate on having a healthy, varied diet. If you are going to enjoy things in life, please, please, please enjoy them in moderation. And of course, we're talking about alcohol here as well. It all has a huge effect on our body. Drink plenty of water and have a varied diet. So fruits, vegetables, all of the great things, great oils, sort of all those natural products. So, for example, you look at bright green vegetables, sort of incorporating nuts, incorporating different grains, all of those great things. Have a really great diet. Of course, exercise. Have regular amounts of exercise and really look after yourself from that aspect as well. Moving on, stress. Stress for me, as anybody will know, huge thing in my life. Control stress and it will look after you so much more. You will thank yourself for it. For me, a big thing is I'll always try to take a moment for mindfulness. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Doesn't. Okay, so moving on. The biggest next thing, okay, was taking a look and actually almost separating that how I treat my scalp is one thing, but what about inside my body? So, for a lot of people, men and women, okay, naturally they will be predisposed to androgenetic alopecia, which is, of course, if you've got that sensitization of the enzyme 5-alpha reductase. Okay, 5-alpha reductase, which is that culprit which converts testosterone into diotestosterone, abbreviated to DHT. DHT, okay, is the product, that really nasty product, which in the end miniaturizes follicles to the point where the hair root is exhausted and it can no longer sustain hair growth. Therefore, in the sensitive areas on a man, in the temporal regions, in the crown, to the whole top of the head, in a lady, it can be throughout the whole density of the hair and throughout the parting. Okay, with age, we can get a natural element of thinning, but of course, predominantly, it is this factor of follicles being sensitive to DHT. So I've done a lot of research about this with different natural products and one thing and another, and there are some great ones out there to help. So remember this cycle. So the 5-alpha reductase, that enzyme which converts testosterone into diotestosterone, DHT, which is diotestosterone, is the product which miniaturizes and basically shrinks and slowly takes any life and vitality out of the root, and it can no longer sustain hair. So it's getting smaller, finer, thinner, more fragile, to the point where no hair is grown anymore. So one of the things I came across when I tried about 10 months ago was saw palmetto. Now saw palmetto is like a palm product, palm tree product, a berry, which you can buy in a supplement. For me, I am currently trying the Holland & Barrett saw palmetto capsules here. I take 2 a day, okay, and 2 a day, 180 capsules in this one, 90 days supply, 2 capsules containing 900 milligrams. So I take 2 of these, okay, every single day. Now I've been doing that for 10 months. Now, little by little, I have noticed my hair has become much more stronger, much more anchored to my scalp, and I have had a reduction of hair fall. I've also noticed that my crown particularly is got much more thicker, okay. When I go for a haircut, it's been commented on several times that my hair is much thicker, and I go to the same place, and I have been for many, many years. The person who's cut my hair has cut my hair for quite a few years now, and the comments in the back of my hair and my hairline has really greatly improved and is much thicker, much stronger. There was points in my life where I would go to the same hairdressers, and because I was having stress-related issues here with hair fall, I was having the rest of my hair cut into, texturized, thinned out to blend, because my hair has been this length for quite a few years now. And in order for it to blend, I was having to cut into it this side because it would match the texture which I was losing on this side here of the density. So saw palmetto has been an absolute huge hero for me. So we're still using that this summer. So that is really great. Please check with a medical professional, whether it be a pharmacist, whether it be your family doctor. Have a chat before you start this. Even though it's a natural product, natural products can still have effects on the body, just like pharmaceutical products can as well. I'm quite blessed because, unfortunately, I do manage some health issues. I have quite a lot of medical appointments. So if the family doctor have a checkup, I can actually just mention, my hair's really bothering me. I actually just want to try this supplement. Do you think that would be okay to incorporate that in my day-to-day routine and diet? So saw palmetto for me has been an absolute huge turnaround. On top of that, rosemary oil. Now, rosemary leaf oil, okay, there's a huge hype about it on social media. Again, it has DHT blocking properties, so just like the saw palmetto, but in a different way. But saw palmetto is I can't even speak. So it's anti-inflammatory, I can't even speak. So anti-inflammatory, antimicrobial, that's the word I was trying to look for. Forgive me, my apologies. So it's got really great properties on anti-inflammatory and really boosting the health and vitality of the actual hair root. Of course, therefore improving the hair growth cycle. So it looks after the follicle, it reduces and helps restore a healthy balance in the scalp. It's of course inflammatory. Oh, me and my words this afternoon. Inflammatory, so if you've got any scalp conditions going on, so rosemary leaf oil is going to be really great on the scalp. Antimicrobial. So if you've got anything going on in your scalp, it's going to bring a much more of a healthier, happier floral of your scalp. So therefore you're going to have a much more of a healthier skin balance, therefore healthy hair growth. Okay, lots of big words in that. Forgive me if I've been a bit all over the place. So rosemary oil really does enhance the hair growth system and, of course, blocks that DHT. Okay, so a really great contender of blocking that DHT. So remember, the enzyme of 5-alpha reductase converts testosterone into ditestosterone, DHT, which causes that one of those main culprits. So not in every scenario of hair loss, but is a big culprit of androgenetic alopecia. So it is a great ingredient to use, okay? There are many brands out there. I use several different ones, I have to admit, but one of my favourites being a natural rosemary leaf oil, which I will add on the end of this clip, because I've just run out it and I'm waiting for it to come in. So my mum accidentally threw the bottle away, so I don't actually have that on here to show you. But I do have the Sulpamalto, and as I say, I will add the clip on the end of this so you can see the rosemary oil which I am currently using. Sulpamalto rosemary oil currently. So, on top of that, okay, we're still on that subject of supplements. So up until about a month ago, so I've been using the Sulpamalto for 10 months. Okay, amongst that, probably up to a year about the rosemary oil now. This new brand I've been using a couple of months, which is absolutely fantastic. And there are a number of brands which I love, but my favourite at the moment I will add, okay, on this clip at the end. And what I've been supplementing my hair growth, okay, for about a month now, is pumpkin seed oil. Okay. So this is the open packet here. I buy mine from Amazon here in the UK. So it's pumpkin seed oil, okay, cold pressed pumpkin seed oil, 1,000 milligrams per soft gel. Okay, and I have been taking these for about a month. You get 90 in here. Now it says on the back here, okay, to take 3 a day. I've not been taking 3 a day, I've been taking 2 a day. Okay, and for me, there is other reasons why I'm taking pumpkin seed oil as well, but it also has DHT blocking properties. So remember, the enzyme of 5-alpha reductase converts testosterone into ditestosterone, DHT, which causes the thinning in a lot of people's cases of hair fall, hair loss, hair thinning. So this is really great to incorporate. It is a really great alternative for women who do not want to try Sulpamalto. There are reviews out there of Sulpamalto that women have had different effects, different side effects from it. If you cannot tolerate that, then this is a really great one to tolerate. Pumpkin seed oil is an absolute amazing product in terms of it nourishes the body, it nourishes the brain, it nourishes the vitals, it looks after so many things in the body. For me, bladder health. I had the misfortune of, back in 2017, of having some hernia-related operations which left me with a bladder condition. I went on to have a bladder operation which wasn't very positive. I didn't have a great outcome from it. And I've tried this before, had some great effects of it, but for some reason left it off. And now I'm back taking it a month into taking this, and it's, dare I say, slightly helping my bladder symptoms, but hair, potential of having really great DHT blocking properties. So with the Sulpamalto and the pumpkin, I really do feel in a month that I've noticed a slight change, but the Sulpamalto, my hair is just really much stronger anyway with this. But the pumpkin seed oil, I actually share these supplements with my mum because my mum's been taking this for reasons. What's mum been taking it for? So my mum had surgery several years ago, and she takes a number of different supplements for keeping her health in optimal condition, this being one of them. So we purchased a second pack, which I believe is as stronger. This is slightly a higher milligram of the pumpkin seed oil of this one, and this one is slightly less on here. So it says 1,000 milligrams, but the 1,000 milligrams capsules, so theoretically they're possibly the same. So mum's been taking them for a long time. I've took them before and then stopped when I've just started taking them for a month, and they are an absolute powerhouse. So Sulpamalto pumpkin seed oil, there is a bit of hype online about it. It helps hair growth, it blocks DHT in the scalp. There are a lot of people who review this will have really great effects with their hair. For me, Sulpamalto has been absolutely amazing. I'm trying it with the pumpkin seed oil. Within a month, I do, dare I say it, see a slight reduction in the amount of hair fall, and I can't attribute that to a shampoo or conditioner. I just have a feeling that it's with that pumpkin seed oil as well. Okay, so moving on. So that's the supplements. The only other supplement I take is a multivitamin, just because of the health conditions and things I manage in the background, and that I take Wellman Original. I can really tolerate it really well. It's soft on the stomach, it's really great, so that's one I would recommend if you're looking for a multivitamin, which is really great. I've been taking that for a little while. Okay, and that's for It's sold on the principles of helping with a hectic lifestyle, immune support, sport and exercise, and reproductive health. So if that's concerns of yours, then a really, really great one as well. Okay, so that's supplements. So this summer, we are continuing the Sol Promoto. We have started the pumpkin seed oil in here, so nearly finished on this one here on these, so really, really great. I am continuing with the supplements, so of the multivitamin, and let's move on to what I'm actually treating the hair with. So for me, we're using a range of different products, and I have got my favorites, but today we are going to be looking at them, just very quickly running through them. So we've recently just done a review on this, okay, earlier today, we actually done this one, which is the Hairification Shampoo Conditioner. So this I'm really using, so really, really great product. I would say that it is much more of a product which looks after the hair you have got. It has got some super products in here, some super ingredients in here with the potential to awake dormant follicles and to install better hair growth and to awaken sluggish sort of hair growth and improve the hair growth cycle. However, for me, this system hairification is really, really great. But I would say it is much, much more, in my opinion, looking after the hair you have and making the most of the hair you have. But a really great system, so we're using that recently, and I will continue to use this going into the future until it's all gone. I've not got much of the conditioner left, but really great products I would absolutely recommend to use. Next one, which I really enjoy using, is the John Frieda Pro Filler for Fine Hair Thickening Shampoo and Conditioner. A lot of my subscribers will know that I absolutely love, and I haven't actually got it. So with this system, so Day-to-Day Serum, the hair growth scalp serum, which comes in a little sort of push tube with a little applicator at the bottom, fantastic. We've run out in my home at the moment. We are waiting for one coming through, and it's taking its time, and I buy that from Boots in the UK, and it's £15 at the moment, but it was recently on offer, so a little bit cheeky that it's gone up, but a great product. I'm waiting for it to come through from Boots, as well as the rosemary oil. So unfortunately I haven't got those products here to show you, but they will be attached on the end of this clip for you to pursue and have a look at your leisure. So this is a really great texture volume packing shampoo conditioner. It's got caffeine in here as well. It's got great ingredients to look after the scalp and the hair. It really does pack a punch on making fine hair, thinning hair, thicker, fuller, and really does deliver the utmost of volume and texture. So I absolutely love this system, so I would wholeheartedly recommend that one as well. On the days when I want to just be a little bit at ease and really look after my scalp a little bit more, there is a system which I absolutely love as well, and that is the Garnier Ultimate Blends Soothing Shampoo Conditioner Delicate Oat Milk Rice Cream. This one here, and I absolutely love this. It's been out for a number of years. I love the shampoo, love the conditioner. It really, really agrees with my hair. I absolutely love it, and it just soothes everything down. If I've had a few days where I've been doing a few clips, my hair's been styled quite heavily, or I've been using a lot of products, maybe some texturizing spray, a lot of free spray, this just brings great comfort, great clarity to my scalp, and just nourishes everything, and it's just really nice and soothing. So this is one I would wholeheartedly recommend as well. Okay, so the last thing, I want to just say, anybody who is suffering with problematic hair, problematic scalp, hair thinning, hair loss, what have you, please, 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 just remember, my friends, first point of call, always talk to a medical professional. Next, okay? Always have a look at your diet. Have a look at what you're actually doing at the moment. Are you going through something stressful? Are you looking after yourself in terms of exercise? Are you getting out and about? Are you finding you're a little bit down in the dumps and a bit stressed with one thing or another going on? All of these things, my friend, have you been unwell? All of these things pay a price in our hair. They really, really have a detrimental effect on our hair. If we're not eating well, if we're not taking on enough water, if perhaps people who, let's say, have been away, maybe they find that they've had a real busy, hectic time, maybe they've been indulging a little bit much, maybe on alcohol, maybe they're smoking and they've been really, really struggling to give it up, or maybe one thing or another has happened in your life and you're just finding that you just cannot cope. All of these things, are going to have a detrimental effect on your hair. It is a healthy balance, my friend, going forward. If you can stop smoking, that is going to help your hair tenfold. Alcohol, always keep in moderation, my friend. Everybody likes a glass of something, but when the effects start happening with your hair and you're taking it overboard, then you can have an absolute nasty effects in your scalp, in your skin, literally everywhere throughout your body, and it's certainly not going to help your overall health as well. If fast food is your thing, everybody loves to indulge in something tasty once in a while. However, rein it back in, concentrate on bright green vegetables, a multitude of different varied foods, grains, nuts, olive oils. Natural products, include them in your diet. You will see an absolute difference in your digestive system, in your skin, and your overall vitality and energy in your body as well. Next, of course, if you do want to go down the avenue of supplementing, I wholeheartedly recommend Sulpamelto and pumpkin seed oil. They have really strengthened my hair and really improved things just so much. In the last month where I've incorporated pumpkin seed oil again, I'm starting to notice a real positive effect, sort of with the issues I've started to notice around the long-term issues of me, sort of bathroom related issues in the background from previous surgeries. But my hair, I'm noticing that it is getting a little bit less of a hair fall, and I can't attribute that, I don't think, to just a shampoo conditioner. However, I cannot guarantee that, but I do put it down to the pumpkin seed oil and the Sulpamelto. And lastly, my friend, hair, no, it's not everything, but it is something which is us. It is the very being of us. It makes us who we are. So whenever someone says it's only hair, my friends, if you're a man or a woman sat there saying that, it's not. And you're kidding yourself, because it is the very you. It is what makes you you, and it is very important to you. Remember, my friend, there's only one of you in this world, and that alone makes you incredible and amazing. So please look after yourself. And this summer of 2025, that's me. That's what I've been doing. That's what I'll continue to do to look after my hair. We do review a lot of products on the channel going forward, and I will work hard to bring them to the channel so we can look at them, review them, break them down, and discuss them. And I'm ready for your questions and comments. So on that note, God bless, take great care, and thank you very much indeed for being here, and I look forward to your company real soon. Bye now.